Hello and welcome. My name is Will Ortega and this is Tips and Tricks with ProPricer. We'll cover useful tips and tricks in ProPricer that will help you leverage your time better and get things priced. Today, I'm going to show you a little trick that will allow you to maintain access to all your SOW, BOE, and notes text, while also freeing up some of ProPricer's processing power, allowing it to run smoother. Now, in each task of a proposal, there are 3 areas for documents to be attached: the SOW tab, the BOE tab, and the Notes tab. Although these areas are useful places to stash documents related or unrelated to a proposal, as you can imagine, proposals can get filled up with text pretty quickly. So, to manage these documents, I will use hyperlinks to link to documents instead of loading them directly into the proposal. Doing this saves database storage, which keeps ProPricer running smoothly, while still maintaining access to all the text that is required for the proposal. This tip is a bit of a workaround because ProPricer doesn't handle hyperlinks on its own until you add at least one hyperlink. Not to worry though. I'll show you a quick way to handle it that makes adding hyperlinks easy. Let's start by opening Microsoft Word and creating a new document. I will type in some placeholder text that I'm going to see every time the hyperlink is added to a proposal in ProPricer. How about hyperlink template? Okay, now that I have a simple placeholder text, I can select all the text by pressing Ctrl A. Then I'll right-click it and select Link. The Insert Hyperlink dialog should pop up. And in the Text to Display field, we should see what I typed. At the bottom, when it says Addressed, I can select the location this link is directed to. Anything can work here, like a website address in many cases. But for this trick, it's best to enter a network drive or something generic like the C drive. So, I'll use capital C, column, that's a fun word to say column, and backslash to link to the computer C drive. In this case, I have the directory path already. Then, I'll click OK. Now the text should turn blue, indicating a hyperlink. So we are good to go. I'll right-click and select Copy Hyperlink. Then, moving to ProPricer, I'll go to the Rates and Tables. Wait, no, just kidding. I need to go to Libraries. I'll double-click BOE text, and here I will add a new BOE text by going to the second empty row and in the name column entering something like Hyper Template. I leave the description blank for now. Moving down from here, I'll paste the hyperlink that I created in Word. Okay, our workaround is all set. Now let's test it in a proposal. I'll just open one up here. Then I'll select a task and click the BOE tab. Right now, there is no option to insert a hyperlink here. But once a hyperlink exists, it can be edited. So let's use our fancy-dancy template to add our hyperlink. I think I call it a hyper template. Then using the drop-down at the top here, we should see our BOE text. Grab that and we should see the link get pulled into the BOE text area below. Now, if I hold the Control key and click the hyperlink, it should open the template. It works. As you can see, it opens the C drive. Also, by right-clicking and using Open Hyperlink works for these two. Now we can also right-click and select Edit Hyperlink. This opens the Edit Hyperlink dialog box where we can change the text that is displayed or set up as a slick mouse over tooltip. You can leave that target frame field empty. it is not handled by ProPricer as far as I can tell. The Link To option here determines if the link opens an existing file or web page, or if it opens a bookmark location in the BOE text. When existing file or web page is selected, I can hop down to this address field and choose a file or a website with the ellipsis button here. I could also link to a website instead of the C drive by just typing in the address to one of my favorite sites right here, www.propricer.com. Hyperlinks in ProPricer can also be embedded into reports that print to Word or a PDF, like the BitCost worksheet. When a report with a hyperlink is printed to a PDF, the link will work when it is linked to a website, but it won't work if it is linked to the C drive or any other location on your computer. Okay, before I finish up, I have another bonus tip for you. Your SOW and BOE text does not necessarily have to be linked to each task ID in a proposal. SOW and BOE text can be linked to any summary field in a proposal, such as WBS or CLIN. This allows you to load one document or hyperlink that can be visible and editable on multiple tasks. I have a great tips and tricks episode about how to set this up called Enhance Your Proposal Layout in SOW View and BOE View. This episode can be accessed on YouTube or in the ProPricer website. Here is the link. It is definitely worth checking out. Let's do a quick summary. Using hyperlinks to document proposal text instead of adding entire documents can further improve ProPricer already fast speed. It's easy to use hyper templates to enter links. They just need to be created in Word first, then copy to ProPricer. This is because ProPricer doesn't process hyperlinks natively, at least not at this recording of this episode. Lastly, we learned that hyperlinks can be included in ProPricer reports that print to Word and PDF. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your colleagues who use ProPricer. If you have any questions about ProPricer, or maybe even some tips and tricks of your own, please let us know. Who knows, your tip might just end up in our next video. Again, my name is Will Ortega, and as always, thanks for watching.